Mr. Ducksworth, it is your claim that the defendant assaulted you, and this happened August of 2018.
Yes.
He assaulted you at a party?
It was a night bar.
It was a party atmosphere. And had you been drinking?
I had
That's a yes or a no.
I had a few.
How you had been drinking? Had you been drinking?
No.
Not at all?
Nope.
Good. I don't want you to tell me anything substantive about this case other than the fact that you're suing him because you say you broke your jaw, because he sucker-punched you, your jaw was broken. It's not the exact story he tells. But from what I see, you two people were in court before about the same incident. Well, that's not a well. That's an either yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you were in court before about the same incident before a judge. Black robe?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, the defendant here, he did not show up to... We were supposed to be in court, but he did not show up. He avoided showing up to...
So you got a default judgment?
Yes. But in Arizona, you're only able to get up to a certain amount, which is $3,500. My medical bills exceed $35. They're like $6,800. So, and then this is a separate thing. It's
not a completely separate thing to me. Because if you have bills, this is your claim and you say that he assaulted you, and it was an unprovoked assault, I would have assumed that you saw an attorney.
I tried, but I did not.
Just a second. And what does that mean, you tried? Explain to me, Mr. Ducksworth, this is not easy. This is not going to be easy. If someone assaulted me and broke my jaw and my mouth was wired shut, there was no fault, we weren't a bunch of drunken people having a bar fight or whatever it is, then I would have hired a lawyer, and a lawyer would have said, we're going to sue him. Do you do anything? Do you work? Do you go to school? What do you do?
I'm an HVAC technician at a retirement home.
Okay, so he works. He has an income, so you can levy against his salary. You could do whatever you want. You know.
But Your Honor, see, the problem was I did reach out to multiple groups.
No, not groups. I'm not talking about groups. You reached out to people who were lawyers.
Right, like personal injury lawyers.
Personal injury lawyers who take a case based upon whether or not they think that it's a reasonable. You want to talk.
And they did have a reasonable case. They told me everything I had was perfect. I just could not prove that he had income. That's what 3 branches told me.
Not income. He has a job. So you went to your small claims court and you were awarded a judgment against him. So you decided that that was the route that you were going to go. You were going to go to small claims court.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you went to small claims court. He didn't show up. And you got a default judgment against him for how much money?
For $3,500.
And how much of the $3,500 did you collect?
0.
Now I know why you're here. But this isn't what we do here, Mr. Ducksworth.
Your Honor, this is going to be something separate because I've had to suffer through this. I've had my jaw was completely wired shut.
Now, don't show me any evidence. This is a procedural issue.